So, who's your next Pokemon?
Hi, my name is Professor Silver, and in today's class, we'll be breaking down the complete history of Tobias, detailing all his battles, storylines, and character development. Tobias is one of the most powerful trainers ever seen in the Pokemon anime. Unfortunately, little is known about his history, how he captured Darkrai and Latios, and what other Pokemon he has in his possession. Prior to Tobias' debut in League Unleashed, he used Darkrai to devastate 8 gym leaders and earn the badges necessary to enter the Sinnoh League. While I can easily see Darkrai obliterating most of the gym leaders Ash faced in Sinnoh, I highly doubt Tobias fought Volkner, as the latter's electric types are simply too strong to go down without a fight. Darkrai made quick work of Tobias' first 4 competitors at the league, so Tobias became the talk of the tournament and the competitor that most other trainers were worried about battling. During the semifinals and the semifinal frontier, Tobias went up against Ash, with Darkrai first fighting Heracross. Starting strong, Darkrai countered Hyper Beam with Ice Beam, preempted Horn Attack with Dark Void, took major damage from a Sleep Talk-induced Mega Horn, and won with Dream Eater. Following Torkoal's fall to a single attack, Ash launched a counter-offensive with Gible. Gible landed Rock Smash and dodged Ice Beam, but Darkrai dodged Draco Meteor and won with Dark Pulse. It wasn't until Ash summoned Sceptile that Darkrai finally found a worthy competitor. Darkrai dodged Quick Attack, fired off Ice Beam, lulled Sceptile to sleep, and sent it deep into its own subconscious. But Sceptile gathered its strength, broke free from its nightmare, and won with Leaf Blade. Not only did Sceptile's victory make it the only known Pokemon in all of Sinnoh to beat Darkrai, but it also redeemed its lack of exposure at the Hoenn League, where it was robbed of stardom by Pikachu and the fact that it hadn't evolved to its final form. Tobias rebounded from the loss by revealing the existence of Latios. After Latios overpowered Leaf Blade and feinted Sceptile with Giga Impact, he answered Swellow's Warcry, dodged Quick Attack, matched Swellow's speed, and triumphed with Luster Purge. With Ash down to his last Pokemon, he then summoned Pikachu. Latios dodged Pikachu's Quick Attack, overpowered Volt Tackle, and pushed Iron Tail aside, but Pikachu pressed onward, dodged Luster Purge, jumped on Latios' back, and let loose a bevy of Thunderbolts. Even though Latios protected himself with Light Screen and shook Pikachu loose, Pikachu refused to quit, Volt Tackled through Luster Purge, and produced a double knockout with Iron Tail. Rather than unveil his third Pokemon, Tobias advanced to the finals as Ash had no Pokemon remaining. Had Ash used Charizard, Infernape, and Snorlax rather than Torkoal, Gible, and Swellow, it's possible he might have done considerably more damage to Tobias' team and forced him to use his other Pokemon. Beyond Ash's aces, Primeape would have made for an incredible surprise comeback. Its indomitable willpower, fighting-type attacks, and potential to use the sleep-preventing Vital Spirit ability would have made it the perfect foil to Darkrai. Despite Ash's loss, he performed significantly better than Tobias' challenger in the finals, who lost all 6 of his Pokemon to Darkrai. Shortly after winning the tournament and being crowned Sinnoh League champion, Tobias likely entered the Champion League, challenged the Elite Four, and fought for Cynthia's title. It's currently unknown what became of Tobias or how he fared against the elite trainers, as he's yet to reappear in a significant capacity. Since Cynthia reappeared in Black and White and still maintained the title of champion, it's most likely that at the very least he lost to her. And now for the battle record. Darkrai won against the Machamp, Ash's Heracross, Ash's Torkoal, Ash's Gible, a Magmortar, 8 gym leaders worth of Pokemon, and 19 other Pokemon belonging to League competitors. Darkrai's one and only loss was to Ash's Sceptile. Latios beat Ash's Sceptile and Ash's Swellow while tying with Ash's Pikachu. Over the course of the series, Darkrai used Dark Pulse, Dark Void, Dream Eater, and Ice Beam. Latios used Giga Impact, Luster Purge, and Light Screen. Many fans are still quite salty about Tobias' beatdown of Ash, as Ash entered the league with one of his most powerful teams and used some of his strongest reserves during the competition. Even though Tobias was a plot device to justify Ash's downfall, I would love to learn more about his history, see what other legendaries he has in his arsenal, and find out how he became one of the few trainers in the Pokemon world tough enough to harness the power of a legendary and mythical Pokemon. While the appeal of Tobias' character may very well be that he's shrouded in mystery, I can't help but hope he returns in the Pokemon World Coronation series, so all our questions can finally be answered. And with that, class is adjourned. Make sure to subscribe and hit the bell so you're never late, and for extra credit, like this video and let me know your thoughts on what other Pokemon Tobias may have owned. Until next time, catch you later.